The 100-meter dash is clearly the most popular event in track and field. And with the Olympics coming up in just a few months, it is clear that most people want to see who is going to be crowned the fastest man in the world. Usain Bolt used to wear that title, and he basically held it down for 8 years straight, almost without ever losing a race. But in the years before Bolt became the king, and ever since he's been gone, America has been running things in the sprints. We have so many fast men that we can't even bring them all to the Olympics. We have the world champion from 2019 in Christian Coleman, and the world champion again in 2022 in Fred Curley. And the 2023 reigning world champion is Noah Lyles. But none of those men were the American champion in 2023. That would be Crayvon Charleston. And there are so many other names that I should mention who have shown that they belong on the world stage. They've already won medals on the world stage to prove it. But if you're fast and happen to be American, the Olympic trials itself is the biggest threat to your legacy, because the same way Crayvon Charleston came from out of nowhere to win the American championship last season, somebody else might do it again this year. And if you actually read the names on the list for the fastest men in the world right now, you're gonna see some Americans whose names you do not recognize. So aside from Christian Miller, the high school boy who broke the internet with his 9.93 second run, here are just a few of the names of the men who will show up to the Olympic trials in all likelihood and threaten to make Team USA. Because honestly, we're just not paying attention to them, but they just might give us a reason to if they take care of business at the trials. But if you're new here, I have to say thank you for even making it this far into the video. And I'm Coach Rob, the founder of SCArecruiting.com, where I rank the best high school track and field recruits in the entire nation. And if anything that I say actually connects with you, it is always greatly appreciated if you would please like and subscribe. But if I don't, just let me know in the comments section, because I try to read them all. And the first name I have to mention has to be Brandon Hickley. He's a former long jumper who went to LSU, but started his career at North Carolina A&T, and now has run 9.94 seconds in the 100-meter dash. If you don't recognize his name, it's probably because you haven't been paying attention to the jumps, because that was really his primary event throughout the time he was in college. He didn't even start taking the 100 halfway to serious until his senior season in 2023. Allow me to clarify that point. North Carolina A&T switched conferences while he was there. They started off in the MEAC conference and switched to the Big South. And then he ended up in the SEC at LSU. Not one time did he win a conference medal in the 100-meter dash in 3 separate conferences. But now, he is on the short list, at least on the leaderboards, to make Team USA. And PJ Austin was also a former long jumper, who was honestly nothing special in the sprints when he started his career at Arizona in the Pac-12. But he later transferred to become a Florida Gator, where he got way faster in the sprints and helped them win a D1 national title. But when he did, he was actually the fastest man at the D1 national meet in the 100-meter dash in the prelims. He ran 9.89 seconds in that race when legal. He's already run 10:02 this season, but history tells us he can go way faster than that, which means he is a legitimate threat in the Olympic trials. Bernard Folson is the fastest American man at the junior college level. He's run 10.06 seconds when legal, but he did it at Indian Hills Community College. And the reason why that matters, because that is the same school that also gave us Kenny Bednarik. Because Kung Fu Kenny always finds a way to make Team USA, and he's been doing it since he left Indian Hills. I'm not saying that Trinard is going to do it, but I'm also saying it's been done before. And I'm pretty sure that nobody's been checking for Cooper Bibbs running out of California. He started off at the California Junior College level, and then moved up to D1 at Cal State Fullerton in the Big West, where he did win the 100-meter conference championship in 2022, but he was honestly never a threat to win anything at the NCAA championship level. But this year, he's won the Mount Sac Invitational in the 100. And the reason why that matters is because the man who won it in 2023 was Crayvon Charleston. And we all know what happened when he got to the USA meet later that year. And the last name that I have to mention is clearly the most popular one, because Matthew Bowling is still running the 100-meter dash. I don't know if he's going to run it at the trials, but he's already gone 10.06 seconds in that event this season. Unlike everybody else on this list, people have expected him to become an Olympian and do it in the 100-meter dash. And now he actually has a chance to pull it off. Obviously, he has to go through a whole bunch of fast men to pull it off. But remember, they also have to go through him. The fact of the matter is this: if you run the 100-meter dash and you happen to be American, the Olympic trials system is incredibly cutthroat. There will be men who could compete for a medal in Paris who will get left off of the team because they didn't take care of business on the day. Just last year, Noah Lyles finished third at the USAs and then went on to win the World Championship in the 100-meter dash. I don't know if any of these men are going to make the team, but what I do know is that whoever actually does is supposed to come back with a medal from Paris, because when you are American and you run the 100-meter dash, that is the only acceptable result. SCA track and field gear is here. Fast is a lifestyle, and what you wear should reflect that. Order yours at scarecruiting.com/shop or use the link in the description below. It's a huge support to me and this channel, so I can continue to make you more content like this. And remember, it is always greatly appreciated if you would please like and subscribe.